We will leave the pre with Echo Falls, cheap bottle of £4 wine. We love it. I wake up the next day every time and I go, I bought everyone tequila shots, didn't I? And everyone was like, yeah, we told you not to. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be getting a little bit tipsy and answering your assumptions. Now it's been a while since I last did one of these videos. I want to say it has been about 2 years since I went through assumptions. It's something that I love reading, but I never really share the answers. And today I kind of just thought, like, why not? I also really fancied some pink gin and lemonade because obviously I haven't been leaving the house, I haven't been drinking, and I do love the odd pink gin and lemonade. So today just a little bit of an excuse to have one. Before I get into the video, I do just want to say that I am actually taking part in YouTubers for NHS Heroes, which basically means all the ad revenue generated from this video during the month of April is going to be donated to the NHS COVID-19 appeal. Make sure to watch through all of the ads and the entire video because the more revenue generated, the more money will be donated. If you guys want to get involved and help out as well, I will also leave a donation link and a little bit more information down below. But other than that, I think it's time for a drink. Here's my new best friend. It's actually already got some lemonade in. I have these really cute Gordon's glasses. If you guys remember what video I got these in, props to you. And here is my baby that I had to ask mum to pick up when she went to Tesco. I rang her, I was like, Mum, do you think you could get me some pink gin? And she was like, why are you drinking? Like, when you can't leave the house? And I was like, just video purposes. Let's pour quite a little bit in, actually. Oh, smells fresh. I got a little strawberry to stick on it, and I have got here a whole punnet of raspberries, and I'm just gonna, oh gosh, it's splashing everywhere. Does that not just look like heaven? If you haven't guessed, this is my favourite alcoholic beverage, and it does get me quite tipsy. I feel like I'm gonna need to be tipsy to answer some of these assumptions because let me tell you, you guys did not hold back, and I'm not gonna hold back either. I chose some of the juiciest ones to answer, and I'm gonna answer them as truthfully as I can. You feel like you have to be a different person in the YouTube industry and you don't think you're good enough. I personally don't feel like I have to be a different person. I think people watch me for me, and there's already people, like there's already a Zoella, there's already an Emma Chamberlain, there's already a me, there's already a someone else. There is so many different personalities on YouTube. I feel like I don't need to change to be anyone else because I hope that people watch me for me. I could come onto YouTube and be a literal carbon copy of Emma Chamberlain, but what would be the actual point? Because there's already an Emma Chamberlain, and then I just get flooded with comments of, you're trying to be Emma, why are you trying to be someone else? So I personally don't feel the need or any pressure to change who I am. I filter myself in the sense that I wouldn't like effing blind all over my videos because I know that a lot of younger children watch my videos, so that would just be kind of irresponsible of me. I don't feel the need to be anyone else. I am perfectly myself, and hopefully if you've met me in real life you would completely agree that I'm exactly the same. My favourite thing is when I bump into you guys on nights out, and in my hometown when I bump into people, a lot of people are like, why are you here? Because I live in like such a small town, and I'm like, I live here, like I can't believe we haven't seen each other out before, and we'll get each other drinks. And I literally met a group of girls, a group of viewers, and I spent the entire night with them. Like, this was just one night out. I've done it several times and it has just been so much fun. So hopefully people will agree that I'm exactly the same, and I personally don't feel the need, or the want anyway, to try and be someone else. I actually cannot handle it as much as I thought I could. I saw somewhere that you're bisexual and that's why you've never had a boyfriend. I personally am straight. I just have never had a boyfriend. I've just never been lucky in the whole boy sense. Like, I go on dates, well I haven't been on dates in a long time actually, but I've been on dates, I've been out with people, and it just never works out for me because I'm the type of person that will either fall for someone ridiculously hard to the point where like I think I'm in love with them after 2 days, or I just can't quite gel with it. But I've never had it where a boy really has really liked me back that I've liked, and I'm not even afraid to admit that at some point I have like questioned myself because I'm so confused. I'm like, what is actually wrong with me? But then I came to my senses and I realised that is not the right way to go about it at all, and I just haven't met the right person. Like, I am so young, and obviously when you've got a lot of friends who have boyfriends who are talking to people and you're talking to no one, it can literally make you feel like you know. But then I just think, well, I've got my whole entire life, and no, I just haven't struck lucky in the boy area yet. But I'm not bisexual, I am straight. I also got a lot of this, and it says, you've had plastic surgery on your face, no offense. I will say I have never had any sort of filler, plastic surgery, anything. I've literally had nothing. The only thing that I currently have is Invisalign. I don't have it in right now because I have a bit of a list when I talk, so I take it out to film, and I've got to get the attachment soon, so as soon as I have those, you guys will be seeing it a lot more. That is the only thing I have, but I don't think that really counts. I would be lying if I said thought hadn't crossed my mind about getting filler before, because I'm gonna tell like my full kind of, this is a bit deep, my full story on my insecurities and how I dealt with them probably like next year. Like as soon as I finish my Invisalign, that's when I am gonna do the video, because I have never ever spoken about my insecurities, and I have a couple, but a couple of them, like, I can't even explain it without getting into the story, but the story kind of needs a whole video. I definitely have thought about it, and maybe I will in the future, who knows. I am going to do a video when the time is right for me about my mental health, about it all, and my insecurities and stuff, because it's something that I haven't even spoken to my friends about, my mum about, nobody. It's just something that's very personal to me. So when I do talk about it, it will be quite a big deal. But no, I haven't had anything. I always get asked if I've had lip filler. No, I'm just naturally blessed with a really big bottom lip. Also, this drink is literally unreal. I cannot believe. The next one is, you are a party girl. Now, I absolutely love a good party. I love a good night out, and I actually really want to vlog a night out once. I don't know if you guys would like that, but I think it could be a really fun video, because me and my friends get up to such funny things on nights out, and I have some of the best memories. I don't do it a lot because I personally love my job and I love working and I love making videos. So when I kind of go out, it puts me off for like the whole weekend, because I spend Saturday chilling and then I'll get ready, go out, won't get in until 6, and then I have a bad hangover the next day. So I don't do it that often. I maybe do it like once a month, if that. But when there's a party, there is a party. Like, I'm not even ashamed to admit that I love a party. You have a secret boyfriend, but the relationship is not public yet. I feel like I've already covered this. I feel like I cover this a lot. If I had a boyfriend, I definitely would have told you guys by now, because how the hell would I have hid it? But if I had a boyfriend, I would happily say, okay, I have a boyfriend, this is his name, blah, 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 I'll introduce him when I'm ready. But no, I do not have a secret relationship. Please give me one, because that'd be well nice. I also got a lot of people trying to guess my body count, and this one says you have slept with over 10 boys. Now, I'm not going to say my body count because I just don't really want to do that. But no, I have not slept with over 10 boys, and a lot of people also get confused because I've never had a boyfriend yet I've lost my virginity. You can still have sex and not have a boyfriend, but no, I haven't slept with over 10 boys, and even if I had, I don't think it matters, but no, I haven't. A lot of people also assumed this, and it says your mum doesn't have a job, so you have to pay for most things. This is a topic that is a little bit like to talk about, and I need a drink for it. When my mum was pregnant with my little brother Atticus, she actually went on maternity leave and then decided not to go back to her job because she was going to be a single mum and she wanted to enjoy Atticus's upbringing, which is obviously completely fine. And since then, my mum hasn't been lucky enough to find a job. She has done many different courses. She trained in a police course. She's done a couple of other ICT courses. I don't know the exact things that she's done, but she's done quite a lot. And in the meantime as well, she's also been really lucky to do Instagram, and she's worked with some amazing brands just like I have. And I love that for my mum, because my mum always loved posting her outfit of the day. She's done it for like 5 or 6 years on Instagram. So the fact that she's getting like work on Instagram is so cool. And my mum has her own money. I obviously pay my board to live in this house because I am over 18 and I want to help my mum in that sense. Like, I wouldn't expect to live here with the money that I earn and not pay her board. But no, I don't pay for everything. I treat my family when I want to treat them because I love them. So I will pay takeaways, I'll take us out for dinner. But in the sense of, do I pay for the bills? No. The next one, again, so many people said this, you have a boob job. Now, if I'd had a boob job, I'd want a refund, because absolutely not. I am very open in the sense that I have one bigger boob than the other, and it is very noticeable. It's not something that I'm really insecure about because I think it's very normal, even though mine is quite a severe case, I think. I haven't had a boob job. Like I said, if I did, I'd want a refund because that is absolutely not happening. But I'm super happy with the way that my boobs look, and I have thought about it before, like, do I go and get them evened out? And I just think no, because I'm happy with how they look and I'm comfortable with it now. I am just very naturally blessed in the boob area. I hit puberty when I was around 15, and I remember around the age of like 13 to 14 I was so confused as to why I wasn't growing boobs, and then suddenly they just kind of happened, and then suddenly they got quite big because I do have quite big boobs for my age. The next assumption is you starve yourself or you take weight loss tablets. I can completely understand why people would think this, because as it appears online, I have a very bad diet, yet I'm also in quite a good shape. I think what people assume of me a lot of the time is I eat takeaways for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and that is not the case in the slightest, and I think that is why some people are so baffled. Just because I make a video on McDonald's or eating a certain food for 24 hours doesn't mean I do that every day. Like, I upload 2 videos a week, so I would have McDonald's maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week if I've gone out or I'm with my friends or something, and even then I have such a small stomach that I never finish a full meal. And then when I'm filming these challenges, I'm not exactly eating mass amounts of food. Obviously 24 hours eating Easter eggs, it isn't ideal, but I'm not eating that every day. So my usual diet is actually really good. I eat so much fruit and veg. I have such a balanced diet other than when I'm filming my videos, because I'm a great believer in you should eat what you want to eat. Of course, dieting is there, and if you want to diet to lose weight, that is completely your decision. I know it's easy said for me because I have a fast metabolism, but I'm a great believer in you should enjoy your food and you should eat what you want to eat. I feel like I'm saying too many points here and sidetracking off the question a little bit. But bottom line is, no, I don't take any form of weight loss. I don't do any of that. I just have a very balanced diet, and shock horror, I don't eat McDonald's for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Oh, the next one. A lot of people were like, are you gonna go on Love Island? You wanna go on Love Island? Would you ever go on? Now, I don't know if I am meant to say this or if I could have said it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I have actually spoken to Love Island before. I've spoken to ITV about it. I went into the offices and I did a self-tape, and I spoke to the producers and the casting people, and I spoke to, I think it was 3 different people that day. Obviously nothing ever come of it. I never went into the villa, but who knows what could happen in the future. But yeah, there has been talks previously about me going into the winter one, which was really cool. Looking back, if I was in the villa, I would have coupled up with Finn or Luke M. Like, Luke M is like my kind of like literal man crush, so I would have coupled up with one of them. So yeah, there was talks about me going on Love Island, went in and did a tape and stuff, and they basically just asked me question after question about my love life, which awful because I don't have a love life at all. I've never really had one, but it was a fun experience, and you never know, I could walk into the villa in the summer or winter again, or whenever they next do it. I don't know, who knows. The next assumption is I think you're snobby because you have money. A lot of people assume that YouTubers are ridiculously rich, and I'm not afraid to say some of them are. It takes a lot to earn a lot of money in this industry. It's nowhere near as easy as people think. I don't think I act snobby in the slightest. I don't think your bank account or the amount of figures you have in your bank defines you as a person in the slightest. I just don't understand why people think that just because you may have a little bit more money, you're snobby. I'm super proud of myself for earning what I have, and I don't feel the need to act any other way just because I've earned myself a little bit of money. The next one is you like Jed. Oh my god. So after we went on this ski holiday, and on this ski holiday we were making TikToks together and we were joking around that we were in a relationship. Guys, that we are not in a relationship. Me and Jed have never been in a relationship. We have never kissed. We've never got on with each other. Every time we do like a Q&A or ask questions online, everyone always asks, have you and Jed got with each other? And no, we have not. He's literally my best friend's little brother. He's actually like my little brother. I literally look at him as a little brother. The next one is you're too nice and you're kind of a pushover, and I would completely agree with the fact that I used to be like this. I used to be the biggest pushover, and I was way too nice, and I hate myself for that. I got into a lot of situations where I would literally let myself get walked all over, because I was too scared of speaking up, and now I speak up for myself, but never in a rude way. I just know my worth now, and I know that if someone's being nasty, I don't have to be nice to them. I was such a people pleaser in the sense that like I'd always have to do everything to make everyone happy, and that wasn't making me happy. That was making everyone else around me happy and making me sad. I've now grown up a little bit, and I've got a lot stronger in myself since leaving school. A lot of it came from being a really quiet kid in school. I didn't have loads and loads of friends, and it knocked my confidence a lot. So then when I came into the YouTube industry and I started meeting a lot of people, I was very much a pushover, so it didn't really help. But now I'm a lot stronger, and obviously I'm still nice. I hope people think I'm nice, but I just know my worth now. I might have to pour myself another drink in a second. The next one is, you did a podcast to jump on the bandwagon, and no, that is not the case at all. If I'm completely honest, there was only 1 or 2 podcasts that I would listen to anyway. I was never a huge podcast listener, but I always wanted to do my own. If you guys don't know, me and 2 of my best friends, Byron and Haz, have our own podcast. It's called Entirely Accurate, and we've just finished season 1 of the podcast, and we're going to be doing season 2 very soon. You can listen to it on Entel, Spotify and Apple. I will also leave that link down below. The original idea actually came from Byron, and obviously Haz was going to do it with him because Byron and Haz do everything together, and then I was kind of like, oh my god, that's really cool, like, I'd love to do it too, and they were like, oh my god, of course, like, do the podcast with us. So it wasn't originally my idea, it was Byron's original idea, and it is one of his best ideas because the amount of fun we have, like we had to record an episode from home, so it was a really long-winded setup on how we were going to sync the mics and sync all the audio, and Haz and Byron, bless them, they sat and edited it together because I had no idea what to do, and it's just so much fun. Like, they're 2 of the bestest people in the whole entire world. Even though we work together anyway because we're all YouTubers, I love having an official thing to work on together, and I just love them both so much. So please go and listen to the podcast because I think you'll really like it. It's a little bit less PG than my channel is, and I tell a lot of stories that I think you guys are probably going to be very shocked at. One where Atticus pulled out something very inappropriate from one of my drawers and nearly showed it on an Instagram live, and just so many stories that I think you guys are gonna love. The next one is, you get lots of male attention. Now this again is not the case. I think people assume that once you have a couple of Instagram followers you get a lot of male attention. No, I feel like it's actually less. I've never really got masses of male attention anyway. Every time I do speak to a guy, they're always like, surely your DMs are flooded, and I'm like, well, no, not really. Like, I'm single, like I don't get that much male attention at all. Like, when I go out, like, you know, we pull, we girls, like, we kiss, but like I don't really, I don't know, not really. I'm single, so that explains it all really, doesn't it? I'm nearly 1 drink down, and we still have a couple of assumptions to go. The next one is, you've lost your virginity to someone in your friendship group. This is actually true, but not my YouTube friendship group, because I guarantee you loads of people are going to think you either lost it to Jed or you lost it to Byron. No, I've not slept with either Byron or Jed, but I did lose my virginity to someone in my friendship group. You feel a lot of pressure to present a perfect lifestyle. I don't at all, because I think, what is the point in trying to keep up this perfect lifestyle? Like, for what? I personally prefer watching people who are real and who don't always wear makeup 24/7 and who live in joggers and have messy hair and put spot cream on their face and don't pretend that they're up 24/7 in a happy mood, because that is not the case. I have down days, and I feel like if I have a down day, I'm quite open about it. Like the other day, I really wasn't feeling great. I put makeup on to film and nothing was working. Got in the shower, washed my makeup off, I put an Instagram story, I was like, guys, I'm not feeling it today, like I'm not going to do anything. And I told everyone, don't feel bad if you don't feel it either. Everyone's gonna have days where they feel good and they feel bad, and I don't think anyone should feel pressured to keep up with this perfect lifestyle, because it is not perfect. Yes, YouTubers do live a blessed life, but it is not perfect, and you can still have your down days, and I would be lying if I said I didn't have a lot of them. Sometimes I put a sad movie on because I want to cry, and I will sit there and cry. Like, that is fine. Just don't believe everything you see, because the whole industry has become very saturated, in the sense that everyone wants to try and be the best all the time and wants to try and keep up, and that is just not the way to go about it. So just don't believe everything you see. Live your life, watch who you want to watch, but just don't think that everyone has a perfect lifestyle all the time, because I just don't feel the need to keep up with it. I also get a lot of assumptions about my dad, like, do you know who your dad is? Do you wish you had a closer relationship with your dad? And I have explained this once, I will explain it it once more, but it's just something that I don't feel like I really need to talk about. I have never met my real blood father. I know who he is and I have texted him a couple of times, but I have never seen him. I've never properly spoken to him. I grew up with my stepdad and I absolutely love him. I still talk to him pretty much every day. I haven't seen him in a while, but I talk to him every single day and we send each other pictures and funny videos, and I know he watches all my stuff. I feel so lucky to have, even though I didn't know my real dad, to have been blessed with someone like my stepdad to have brought me up, because he is such an incredible person, and the memories that we created whilst my mum wasn't very well when I was growing up and I spent a lot of time with him are just like absolutely priceless, and I love him so much for that. Obviously I have a closer relationship with my mum, like I live with my mum. I haven't lived with my dad since I want to say it was 2011, but it could have been earlier. But that doesn't lessen my love for him at all, and I appreciate him as a person so much. You do actually work out a lot because you have the perfect body. One, I definitely don't have the perfect body. I don't think there really is such thing as a perfect body, but thank you anyway. I don't work out that much. I definitely do a couple of home workouts and I try to do some squats and stuff. I tried to do this 30-day squat challenge to try and get a bigger bum. It didn't work. I do the occasional workout, but not a lot, but I just, yeah, I basically kind of already covered it in another question, but I just have a very fast metabolism and I don't eat as bad as you guys would probably think. I think it's time to finish this one off. So good, I might have to pour another one. YouTubers don't say how much they earn because they're scared of reactions because it's a lot. I don't think that's true at all, because I think it's pretty obvious that YouTubers can earn a lot of money, like I've already said, so I don't think that's kind of like a shock to anyone. Obviously it varies from person to person how much you earn and how much you charge for a sponsored video and a sponsored Instagram post, and sometimes brands don't have nowhere near as much budget as you normally charge, so it's just, there's a lot of stuff to it. I think it's more just personal preference. Like, would you want to go and chat about your wage? Like, I just don't know. I personally wouldn't want to be like, guys, so this month I earned this, and this month I earned this, and with this brand I got that. Like, I just wouldn't really want to do that. So obviously it's personal preference, and but I don't think it's because of how much YouTubers earn, because I think a lot of people are high earners, and yeah, I don't know, I don't think it's for that reason. This one, I assume that you're a lightweight and when you come out you get drunk quite fast. Let me tell you, this is so true. I am the biggest lightweight in the world. Like, I've had this whole drink and my head hurts a little bit, and I can already tell now for the rest of the day I am going to be a little bit tipsy, but I am such a lightweight. Like, I literally have to have one drink and that's it. Shots are where I go wrong. I will have a shot of tequila. Oh my god, that's when I'm bad on nights out. I will buy everyone, like, I'll walk into a club and you can ask anyone this who goes out with me. I look around and I go, shot time. It's shots, I'm buying shots. And I will just buy shots. Like, the amount of videos I have of me buying rounds of tequila shots is so annoying. I wake up the next day every time and I go, I bought everyone tequila shots, didn't I? And everyone's like, yeah, we told you not to. And I went, well, oh yeah. That's just my thing when I'm drunk here. I am a lightweight. I'll get into the club. I'm just telling you guys a clubbing routine. I actually might do a clubbing routine when I can go out again. We will either pre with Echo Falls, cheap bottle of £4 wine. We love it. Pink gin and lemonade. Maybe a little bit of vodka if we have it, like vodka shots. And then when we go out, I will drink vodka and lemonade always, and tequila shots. That is my idea. Oh, and sour shots sometimes, and Jaeger sometimes. Basically we just vary the shots, but like, my go-to drink is vodka lemonade. That's not even what you asked. You asked if I was a lightweight and the answer is yes. The next one, you secretly look through your followers' profiles. Oh my god, this is so true. I always do this. Honestly, I see everyone's comments on my pictures and on my videos, and just because I don't reply to them all doesn't mean I don't see them, and I am constantly stalking your profile. So if you've left a comment on my photo, there is a chance I've probably looked at your Instagram, and I often message people. I'm like, oh my god, you're so pretty. I do it all the time. So yes, I do stalk my followers' profiles a lot. I love doing that. It's one of my favourite things to do, actually. My memory card just ran out of space for the last question, so I have 2 minutes left to finish off this video. But the last assumption is you Photoshop or Facetune your photos. Now, I'd be lying if I said I don't own the Facetune app, and I think every YouTuber and every Instagrammer has been there, where you've sat there on Facetune and you've smoothed your skin, you've detailed your eyes, and you've done it. However, the person who asked this assumption said, do I Photoshop my stomach? And no, I do not. That's why I always try to post boomerangs as well on my story, to be like, it's not Photoshopped, because I don't want people to think think I photoshopped my photos. That's it. Yes, I own the Facetune app, but no, I do not change the shape of my body. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. I am a little bit tipsy now, I can't even lie. I cannot believe I've drank this whole drink and I don't really know what to do with myself now. I feel like I need to FaceTime my friends or like something. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for watching to the end if you made it this far. And obviously all the ad revenue from this video is going to be donated, so thank you so much. If you do want to donate, I will leave the link down below. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you very soon for a brand new video. Mwah. Bye. Let's finish off these raspberries. Yeah.